What up, gang? I'm back with another video. I say I'm back with another video. Make sure you hit that like button, comment, subscribe. Yes, I said subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. What up, gang? I'm back with another video. Y'all know I've been keeping y'all posted about the BTB Savage situation. And man, I must say respectfully, BTB Savage whole life that we know of was a fucking lie, man. Respectfully, gang. His mom went on Sko and did an interview, and she spoke about the situation. Y'all know he said he was locked up in Korea. He went on Off the Porch, Dirty Glove Bastard, and he had a whole interview how he was in prison for scamming in Korea. His mom came out and said that's cap. He never went to jail. Y'all remember, I was on his mama head respectfully about her saying BTB Savage never went to jail and he was discharged honorably out the military. And I'm like, huh? Well, BTB Savage say he was discharged dishonorably and he went to jail and they kicked him out the military. And I'm like, so Mom Dukes must be, yeah, you feel me? I was on, and guess what? I just want to say, Miss Bernita Ward, I apologize. I apologize because I fell victim to believing these rappers too. You know what I'm saying? These rappers be lying, and I felt victim to it because I'm thinking she was just lying to cover up her son and make her son seem like a good kid. But as she do this interview, I see she genuinely mean what she's saying. Bruh was lying, man. BTB Savage did not get arrested in the military. She say his roommate did, and he just took that story and applied it to scamming so he could build his scam persona. Yeah, I'm talking about the original story was about weed, and it was about his roommate. His roommate was sending weed from Korea back to the United States. It was never about scamming, but BTB Savage on the Off the Porch interview, he said they locked him up for scamming. He was getting people married. And Mom Duke say, no, that's cap. She say his roommate was locked up for sending weed back to the United States. And they brought him in for questioning. That was it. He took that story, flipped it to scamming, and put himself in the equation like he was the one that was locked up. This is crazy. Y'all hit that like button, man. Y'all know YouTube had me in YouTube jail for 7 days, so y'all know I'm out the algorithm. Y'all please, if you watching and you hear my voice, hit that like button to get me back in the algorithm. Let's check out Mama Savage, man. Let's check out Mama Savage and see what she gotta say about BTB Savage when he was in the military, man.
Hold on. What was the first rap about? You know what I mean?
He was talking about women, be this, that, you know. I said, no, bro. I said, find something else to rap about. I said, all these ninjas out here rapping about women, cars, and money. I said, there ain't nothing about that life. Rap about what you know. Rap about something that you can relate to, right? So then he got scammed by them Koreans over there. They scammed the crap out of him. He had
and is that the time? Because he told the story. He said he was locked up down there for about four months in a.
No, it wasn't him. Let me tell you. So let me finish this. Okay. Darrell was never locked up in Korea. His roommate got locked up in Korea because his roommate was shipping weed from Korea to the United States. Darrell took that story and applied it to himself. And I told him about that. I told him about that shit. I said, let me tell you something. I said, you ain't about that life. I'm about that life because I come from the street. I said, rap about something that you relate to. Rap about something that you did. Darrell ain't never been locked up in no military. My son was buried with military honors. He has an honorable discharge. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way he would have even had an honorable discharge if there was any discord with the military.
So that was okay. So that story was not true about. So you seen the interview. So
yeah,
I'm thinking we did maybe 4 months.
And I got in his ass about that.
Okay,
you know, and he was like, "Mama, you take." He used to get mad at me. He said, "Mama, you taking this too serious." No, I'm not taking this too serious. You know, nigga, if you gonna rap and be authentic, be authentic. You know what I mean? And so he was like, it was part of me. It was part of me. They did. He said they did take me in for questioning. They took you in for questioning, babe, but you wasn't arrested. They detained you for questioning. You about your roommate, but you was not like fingerprinted. To me, arrested means I got fingerprinted. I got a mug shot. You know what I'm saying? That's arrest. Darrell was detained for questioning.
So tell me, has he ever been in any kind of trouble at all? Has he ever been inside a jail cell? Was he in any kind of trouble?
Yeah, he was in trouble. He was in jail for 8 hours in Bexar County.
And that's the longest.
Yep.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm actually glad to hear that he a good kid.
Man, let me tell you something, man. BTB Savage went on Off the Porch and said he was arrested in the military for scamming, and he spent 4 months in prison in Korea and got kicked out the military and had to forfeit all his military funds. His mom say that's cap, man. This kid went and made this whole persona about himself. He wanted to fit in so bad and be a rapper. He downplayed his achievements to make himself look suitable for the rapper profile. He made himself look less than what he was to be looked as a scammer. And I'm gonna get into it. His mom say when he died, it was nowhere on his phone, his computers, or nothing that had proof of showing that he was a scammer. She said when he died, she gave his phones and computers to the feds, and they couldn't find nothing that traced him back to scamming or to a bank. Mind you, he was a businessman. He had a dispensary. He had a CDLs where he bought a truck and had routes. So his money he was making, that was legit. He rapped and showed it like it was fraud money. This guy wasn't even a scammer. He customized and built his whole rap profile. Just think about how, listen, man, this shit is crazy. BTB Savage whole life to us was a lie, according to his mom. And another question, we was wondering why the feds was there on the scene. You know the feds ain't never gonna be there on the scene. His mom, she's a federal agent. She say when she found out her son died, she sent her friends there to the crime scene to see what was going on. That's why the feds was on the scene, man. Y'all check it out.
Phone, I gave him my son's computer. And then people say, but listen, I'm law enforcement. So when I went to the feds, because when I was in Vegas when my son was murdered, and I had to call my team, I said, can y'all go to the site and check on my boy for me? So my people went there. I said, why are you saying Darrell is a scammer? And they was like, oh, well, I don't know. So I gave him my son's phone. I gave him my son's computer. And I said, tell me if you find anything in here. I told our IT tech, I said, tell me if you find anything in here that got to do with scamming. Because I said, because when he told me one time, I heard something about somebody said he scammed the government. I was like, that was in his rap song. Listen, you think you think we gonna let somebody scam the government, be walking around in the free world, and we know where you at?
Yeah.
That don't make sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Now, I would say this on that part, what she's saying he wasn't a scammer.
Teaching people how to scam and whatever. Listen, I'm going to say this, and this is straight up fact, because I'm real with it. I don't sugarcoat nothing. The feds ain't never found nothing in my son's computer or his cell phone. And the feds still have his computer and cell phone. I asked the detective, I said, did you find anything? He says, we didn't find anything linking him to any type of scam, fraud, government fraud. We didn't find anything, him linking anything to banks or anything. So if he was doing it, he hid it from me. If he was doing it, the feds sure didn't find it.
Something not right. Because when he first died, his mama went on her Facebook, and y'all could go on Facebook and scroll down if she haven't erased it. She went on her Facebook and she was calling people out. She said, my son helped a lot of y'all. She said, and I know because I was his bookie. His mom admitted to keeping the books of the money, keeping track of who all he helped in this fraud shit. She admitted to that. Now, I don't know if she's trying to cover it up now because she have came out and admitted she's a federal agent. But when he first died, she was on Facebook saying she was the bookie of his fraud operation. Now she's saying it's no proof of him being a scammer. She had the feds look into it. It's no proof. That's a lie. He lied about it all. He just was rapping. Y'all get in the comments and tell me what you think about this situation, man.
2,000 years later.
Now listen, I want to say this, man. After she went and said all that stuff, she say her son wasn't doing fraud. She say she gave her son computer and phone to the feds. They checked it. It was no trace of fraud. She have no knowledge of him doing fraud, but we know that's cap, like I said, because when she was on Facebook, when he died, she say she was the bookie. She say she kept track of all the money and the people that he helped because he was teaching classes and teaching people how to swipe, right? But she went on SCO and said that he wasn't doing no fraud, right? And she say she ain't no liar, right? But we know that's cap, right? The next day after doing the interview, the next day, the very next day, not even 24 hours, she posted on her Facebook page and said, my son did for y'all what the government should have done, and posted him on his laptop. Y'all already know what she mean. The government should have broke motherfuckers off because we was in a pandemic. We was in a drought. We needed money. The government is supposed to help us. She said, my son did for y'all what the government should have done. And then she came with another post. To every hustler, go getter, I love y'all. Heart emoji. If you was his student, because mind you, he was teaching people how to do this. If you was his student, I love you. This dude still killing the game even in his death. Now that's motion. Mr. BOA mean Bank of America, because that was his favorite bank to swipe at and bust checks. Hashtag swipey, no swipey. Mama words cannot be trusted, man. Mama words cannot be trusted. Now she just sat on that interview, talked about how she worked for the feds, how her son lied. I see, hey, no disrespect, but she say he lied about going to jail in the military. He was never kicked out the military. He lied about all that, and she say she got on him for lying about all that. She say his friend did, right? She say, but he took that story and put himself in there, right? Then she say the music and the stuff he was rapping about, because all he rapped about was doing fraud. She say that was all cap. He never did no such thing. That was all cap. But she come back and say she the bookie. She was the bookie and she know who all he helped. And then she come back the next day after the interview and say, To all the hustlers, that was my son's students. I love y'all. Swipey, no swipey. And she say, my son did for y'all what the government should have done. Turned y'all on to some money. But you say your son was lying. His whole rap career was a lie. Well, mama, it looked like I know where he get it from. No disrespect. Respectfully. Y'all get in the comments and tell me what you think about this, man. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on all post notifications. It's free. Do it for me. And before you go, please hit that like button. Like I said, I was in YouTube jail for 7 days, so I know I'm out the algorithm. Y'all help me get back into the algorithm by hitting that like button, commenting, and sharing the video. Hey, do me a favor. Look down right there to the bottom left and hit that like button for me. Hit that like button right there. I appreciate it. Now continue watching. Alert, promo alert. If you need promo, DM me on Instagram at music101CEO. Music101CEO. $30 for one promo video on YouTube. $50 for 3 promo videos on YouTube. $70 for 6 promo videos on YouTube, and $130 for 12 promo videos on YouTube. You trying to get your numbers up? You trying to get your business up? Hit me up at Music101. See, the results is great.